Prime Collector Series is live. All you gotta do is go to the store, get the bottle, scan the QR code on the side, and enter the code in the cap, and you can win $1 million.
3 years ago, Logan Paul, KSI, and their energy drink Prime didn't just launch, they detonated into the market like a digital shockwave. This wasn't a product drop. It was a cultural invasion. Influencers guzzled it, schools banned it, and kids were literally scrapping in store lines just to get their hands on a bottle.
Oh, bro, when you drink it, you're gonna come, bro. Whoa! That's how good it is, bro. Instant ejaculation.
It felt like Prime was the next billion-dollar juggernaut, ripe for Coca-Cola or Pepsi to scoop up. But fast forward a couple years, and now, lawsuits, controversies, and a rough crash from that influencer high. From alarming reports about questionable ingredients, to global superstars throwing shade, to legal threats heating up. Yes, that Cristiano Ronaldo incident that blew up the internet, all part of the storm. The hype around Prime has taken hit after hit. Once the crown jewel of hydration, now it's gathering dust on Walmart clearance shelves. People went from flipping bottles online for cash to skipping right past them in aisle 6. So what went wrong? How did the poster child of influencer marketing nosedive so hard? The truth? It all comes down to timing and that infamous beat drop. I'm done when that beat hits. Same. When the beat drops, I'm out. Now, what we're witnessing is the fallout. Raw, unfiltered, unhinged. Jake Paul's crash was rough, but can Logan and KSI rescue Prime before it's completely underwater? Let's unpack it, because this isn't just a fall, it's a train wreck. From the beginning, Prime wasn't just a business venture, it was the golden ticket. Especially for Logan, who made it clear, he's not chasing millionaire status, he wants billionaire. And Prime, that was the shortcut. Inshallah, we do it right. The goal is simple, legacy, a market-dominating brand. Their playbook? Go aggressive. Make Prime a serious threat to Gatorade, Powerade, and Body Armor. It meant pushing into a market already controlled by billion-dollar players, a space where newcomers aren't exactly welcome, because taking shelf space means taking revenue. They wanted to build buzz, dominate youth culture, and cash out big when one of the beverage giants came calling. That was the vision. Logan owns around 20% of Prime, so a $5 billion valuation? That's his billionaire moment. Same for KSI. Generational wealth, if the plan worked. And Logan went hard. He plastered Prime everywhere. Podcasts, fights, events, merch, even his wife's pregnancy announcement doubled as a product plug. I mean, we've got snacks and drinks, the finest in the world. Lunchly, turkey stacks, nachos, and of course, Prime. Even the most personal moments were packaged with Prime branding. No filter, no shame, just nonstop promo. But even the loudest hype train can derail, and Prime's crashing. If this were a rocket, it's not just losing altitude, it's nosediving, engines fried, flames trailing like a meme gone wrong. This is Megamind's hairline level bad. Your forehead's expanding, bro. Guess that's my future now, huh? To understand the damage, look at the UK, once Prime's strongest market. Now, it's a graveyard. Reports show UK profits collapsed by 90% in a year, from £3 million to just 300,000. That's not a slip. That's a free fall. Even if profit margins shift, the revenue tells the story. And it's not pretty. In the US, Prime sales were down over 50% in just the first half of 2024. But in the UK, even worse. Revenue dropped 70%, from £112.2 million in 2023 to £32.8 million in 2024. That's not a warning sign. That's a full-on alarm. And the spiral keeps spinning, because right now, Prime is tangled in a massive lawsuit that shows what's really happening behind the scenes. If this decline was expected, like they say, then why the courtroom scramble? Why the panic? Why can't Prime be the next Gatorade? Like seriously, our whole idea was make a cleaner, smarter hydration drink. And we nailed it. People liked it. But it's not just about sugar counts or calorie talk anymore. Public perception has shifted. What's that smell? Tropical punch, apparently. Tastes like perfume. What is that? From an investor's POV, that's a red flag the size of a stadium billboard. Why would any serious buyer jump in now? When Prime was climbing, sure, it looked like a real contender. But now, no one wants to catch a falling brand. Look at Body Armor. That's how it's done. They built slowly, consistently, for 7 years. Coca-Cola took notice in 2018, bought 15%, saw the numbers spike, then went all in. Why? Because Body Armor earned that trust. Sustainable growth, real sales, actual market presence. And once Coca-Cola plugged it into their global machine, boom. Sales up 180% in 1 year, doubled again by 2021. Eventually, Coke just bought the whole company. That's how a smart acquisition plays out. Body Armor was seeing 50+ growth every year, sometimes more. When a brand grows like that, everything improves. Costs drop, margins climb. It becomes a money machine. Prime? Yeah, not quite the same story. Feels more like Supreme than a sports drink. That's the vibe. Hype beast. But behind all the stunts, Prime couldn't deliver on expectations. And now, they're facing a $67 million lawsuit from Refresco, a top-tier bottling partner. Schools even reported black markets popping up, kids reselling bottles to classmates. Bright packaging, loud branding, celebrity push. But did they ever believe they could meet their own demand? Apparently not, since they backed out of the Refresco deal, unable to deliver on the volume they promised. Even worse, that deal was made when sales were still strong. So if they were panicking then, zoom out, and the real issue becomes clear. Prime never figured out its identity. From day one, it was Logan and KSI's personal hype machine. The drink felt exclusive, chaotic, influencer-driven, but it was never built on product strength. At its core, Prime isn't some elite sports formula. It's a flavored potassium drink with sucralose. Low calorie? Sure. Tasty? Maybe. But performance hydration? Not quite. Something to sip in class, not crush on the court. In the UK, Prime was treated like streetwear. Bottles were collectibles. But eventually, they went too wide, too fast. Flavor after flavor, everywhere. Now, the novelty's gone. The casual fans checked out. Returning buyers, buying less. That's not growth. That's fatigue. And let's be honest, when was the last time you saw a grown adult sipping a Prime? Exactly. Outside of Instagram posts and gym selfies, the drink barely exists. Now it just sits on discount shelves, untouched. That's brand decay, plain and simple. Let's try the Lunchables. Bro, sorry, that's mid. All right, now Lunchly. Big upgrade. They even dunked on legacy drinks. Most hydration brands, garbage. Too much sugar, terrible taste, way outdated. Why, they asked, hasn't anyone made a healthier drink that's affordable and tastes good? But the biggest fail of all? Nobody knows who Prime is really for. Is it a sports drink? A viral collectible? A YouTube prop? It was built on influencer energy and chaos, not substance. They leaned on Logan and KSI's names instead of letting the product stand on its own. And when marketing runs louder than quality, that's a short fuse. Even MrBeast is dipping into the food and drink world with the same playbook. Flashy promos, diss the competition, and hope it goes viral. But that's not how real brands grow. Prime got ripped apart by health experts. Their claims barely hold up. Sure, the label says hydration, but the science, not quite there. The truth, Prime overreached, scaled too fast, cut corners, and had no foundation beyond their online fame. Now they're tangled in lawsuits, bleeding sales, and that billion-dollar dream? Not looking likely. So now it's your turn. Have you ever tried Prime? Do you still drink it? And seriously, do you know any adults who drink this regularly? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Is Prime officially done, or is a comeback still possible with the right rebrand?